Welcome to MLB The Show. Let's explore all of the gameplay options to help you decide which options are best for you. To use zone hitting, move the left stick in the direction of the pitch. To use directional hitting, move the left stick in any direction. To use directional hitting, move the left stick in any direction. To use pure analog hitting, flick the right stick up for a normal. To use zone hitting, move the left stick in the direction of the pitch to adjust. To use default base running, hold L1 to advance all.
Bring you down. Those jealous, they will try and take your crown. It's easy for them to put you in a box and keep you safe.
Two balls, one strike, the count. Ball wrapped out front. Full count, 3-2. Hey. Jerez. 0-2. Jerez.
Aston Martin, push button motor, Migos on the ice. Yeah. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Let me see how you work. You boys dirt. Larry Bird, St. Laurent straight jacket. Go berserk. Turn around and throw it in reverse. DB11 is a verse. It goes skirt. Keep up, drop a riding shotgun like she Kurt. Weaving through the traffic with my in the purse. In a St. Laurent straight jacket. If I crash, I go berserk. Oversee my she's a diva. Purdy like new Peter. Peter Piper pick up, make my millimeter. Chilling on the chain, but the seats is heated. Shawty wanna race like a beaver. Leave it. Spent 3 G's on the sneakers. Like 3 stripes in the slash. I'm undefeated. Rick Owens, I'm tiptoeing. Push button, Kim Jong. Roll through, looking so cool in the old school like Vince Vaughn. Vroom, vroom. Nitro hit the turbo. Pull that. We don't want no. Cop the coupe, drop the roof, pop out the top like I'm a turtle. Oh. Then she turn around and throw it in reverse though. Aston Martin, push button motor, Migos on the ice. Don't get hurt. You boys dirt. Larry Bird, St. Laurent straight jacket.
A new season is starting today. And what will you do? Will you push yourself harder when the moment is there? How do you...
Mellow made it right. I was damn bad. My protected chill, sipping all this. My bad is on it. I won a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I been riding in the phantom. Got all designer on me. I'm so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been good all day. I'm damn now. My family, I got 3 with me. They want the baguettes on their neck. I was made inside the projects, I got on my set. I was really on the floor, then I woke up in the jet. Ain't never had to dodge no I just might cop demon. I'm shopping at Neiman's, ballin' every season. Feeling like I'm dreaming, shining every weekend. All they know is that I was broke, then I got a brand new coupe. Louis V's on my shoes, and all my by the tubes. First time in V12, she was hanging at the roof. My VV's ice cream, I didn't even have to scoop. Got the whole universe in my ceiling, I'ma set the mood. I seen his main, looking at my neck, ooh. I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on that. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I been riding in the Phantom. Got all designer on me, I'm so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been cooked all day, I'm down there, my family. She just popped it, wanna see how the vet feel. Fiji on my rollie, make her wanna have some for real. Tennis chain, my neck on chill. I ain't had to go get no deal. Last month I spent 100,000 on the closet. I bought the penthouse just to handle my. Got the new crib, my fresh out, he kept it solid. 20 bands on me, can't even fit inside the wallet. I'm ballin', 13 on me like I was Harden. Yeah, no Richie, might take my ride through the 6. I've been mixing my designers, I'm flies. I just talk about my lifestyle, I don't ride it. Ever since that jail cell opened up, I let these diamonds hit. Yeah, I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I been riding in the Phantom. Got all designer on me, I'm so fly, don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 and I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been cooked all day, I'm down there, my Phantom.
Train flying at a supersonic speed. I got what you want, I got it. I got what you need, I got it. Welcome to the show. Get ready for the major leagues. Alright, all my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greats. Now I'm finally here. Ain't nothing about this fake. Oh, it's the real thing. Oh, it's the real thing. All my life I said it. I'm gonna be one of the greats. Oh, it's the real thing. Got the heart of a lion, strong as iron, with a fire burning in my soul. There's a chip on my shoulder that looked like a mountain from every time someone said no. Got $1 million swag, don't forget that. When you see me stepping the move, I gain across the building, bring back the feeling. Hit a front, I'm unstoppable. Hey, I got what you want, I got it. I got what you need, I got it. Welcome to the show. Get ready for the major leagues. Alright, all my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greats. Now I'm finally here. Ain't nothing about this fake. Oh, it's the real thing. Oh, it's the real thing. Yeah. All my life I said it. I'm gonna be one of the greats. Oh, it's the real thing. Yeah. All my life I said it. I'm gonna be one of the greatest. Now that I'm finally here, I said it. Ain't nothing about it fake. Nah. All my life I said it. I'm gonna be one of the greatest. And now that I'm finally here. Alright, you know that I got it. That's all I really got to say. I raise it up another level when the bright lights come on. Let's play. The blood in my veins runs ice cold. Clutch is number 23. Wherever I go, that's the main event. I'm used to all eyes on me. All my life I said it. I'm gonna be one of the greatest. Now that I'm finally here, ain't nothing about this fake. Oh, it's the real thing.
We're on a night run. Boy, you better hold your tongue. Walking like you're coming from Kingdom Come. Rhythm and reeling, the feeling of riding the sound through the ceiling. Hey, hey, never got no money, but I'm running from the my ears are flooded, cold-blooded, no money, I'm from the road. Killing the moonlight with daylight. I got my X-ray eyes and I feel it's all fine. Night running, all night running. Star-studded, not far away. We're running, all night running. Cold-blooded, all night running. Night running, all night running. Star-studded, not far away. Night running, all night running. Cold-blooded, we're all night running. Under the nightshade, tell me what we're hiding from. Like someone could steal it. Are we waiting for some kind of feeling, or saving it up for the morning? Undercover, the cloak and dagger. Is there a creature in the attic? Are we for real, yeah, or just pretending? Will it burn out by the morning? Night running, all night running. Star-studded, not far away. We're running, all night running. Cold-blooded, all night running. Night running, all night running. Star-studded, not far away. Night running, all night running. Cold-blooded, we're all night running. We're on a night run. No telling where we're running from. In a world of secrets and demons and people hiding from the sun. Sending my message to everyone, losing control. Better not stop till I get home. Sentimental flowers don't grow. Gotta live through tidal waves and perishes and biblical floods. I got that greedy love and the streets in my blood. I'm on the final run, falling in and out of love. Night running, all night running. Star-studded, not far away. We're running, all night running. Cold-blooded, all night running. Night running, all night running. Star-studded, not far away. Night running, all night running. Cold-blooded, we're all night running.
Yeah. Twisted Sundays is about to be epic.
Look, I get it rocking like a cradle. I never sold, but I was able to see my partners make the road bread without the stable, while packing something that make it top spin like dreidels. Ooh, I hung around them shells like April. Oatmeal, oatfield. Me when I get to saying it's so real. Folk will think that it's entertaining till fly, no subliminal. That's the plight of aggravated aboriginals. My whole life I've been congregating with. I swear I graduated with just minimal effort. Lectures to me was just receive better from the king of Bedford. Stop vexing. I swear Biggie taught me lessons. My guess is his propensity for excellence might not get discussed by the adolescents, but I'm blessed with. Yeah, the gift of carrying torches. Sometimes I get nervous as a suitor that's entering courtship. Ooh, then I get to feeling euphoric. Holy flow, every bar low-key should be pinned in the. Ooh. And look at, she's so gorgeous. She be with me whether I was flipping a Tesla or Taurus. Oh, I'm a mess, I'm a horror, but I've been blessed kinda sorta. Every bar brick and mortar, can't sing, but I'm known to finesse on the chorus. You can't see the flow unless you using the eye of Horus. Ooh.
Hey look, now that I've got your attention, peep game.
Ooh.
If he was whack and you came up with some paper, he's still lame.
Yeah.
Live by the G code every day. It ain't a game.
I promise you it's different.
So don't compare how you move to the real. It ain't the same.
One time for the West though, 2 times for the youngin' with the best flow. Lame ducks be like, what pond you from? I tell them, harder than when monsoons come. And they chase cheese, only dipping when that fondue come. And run that bass till they heart go out just like you, son. Hey, look, this for my partners who low-key pitching around. And those that laughed at me when I stayed at my mama house. My pocket's fatter now, my mama see something to brag about. And I spit punches and bunches like I'm Marvin Hagler now. Ooh, swear it feel marvelous. Remember times my mama barbered us, made us look barbarous. The hood part of us that don't startle us, got the heart of Spartacus. Treat Gentiles like Barnabas. That means with love, difference between us. Fake ball, default, and conceive us of the truth is they ain't different. These sacrilegious folk with you long as your paint dripping. But when you jammed up in traffic, they get the lane switching. Ooh, haters don't feel you till your name mentioned. Scripture tell me no one excluded when rain dripping. We all part of the picture, it's just our frames different. And I still ride for my I just different. Ooh.
Hey, look, now that I've got your attention, peep game.
Ooh.
If you was whack and you came up with some paper, you still lame. Live by the G code every day. It ain't a game.
I promise you it's different.
So don't compare how you move to the real. It ain't the same.
You on freeze, walk off like a grab my put it in the wind. I'ma blow till you simmer down, get her done. Too much fun to be had instead of arguing. Hun, I'd rather be up in them. Nah, I'm just playing, but I'm serious. Ring around the rosy, got a pocket full of dough. Buy you anything and take you anywhere you wanna go. Plenty fish out in the sea, but I keep throwing you the line. Gon' do it for me, baby. Do it, baby. One more, baby. If you keep doing what you're doing to me, I'll do what I'm doing to you, girl. Doing it, I do it should be. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it. If you keep do it, you can do it, you can do it. Ain't nothing left for me to say but what it do, ski. What it do? I'm down, you down, we up. This is slippery slow. When I need hope, I'm truly on board. Got a love connection on need hope. You can catch us in our sunset years. We be swinging on the porch, or better yet, I'm in the Ferrari and baby girl gon' push the Porsche. We don't do this for no IG. It's to the dirt with no divorce. Stay the course. Big mama taught me to put that work in, but no days off. G, you can't force it. Be organic. Sit back and sow the seeds. You planted that. Ring around the rosy, got a pocket full of dough. Buy you anything and take you anywhere you wanna go. Plenty fish out in the sea, but I keep throwing you the line. Gon' do it for me, baby. Do it, baby. One more, baby. If you keep doing what you're doing to me, I'll do what I'm doing to you, girl. Doing it, I do it should be. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it. If you keep doing what you're doing to me, I'll do what I'm doing to you, girl. Doing it, I do it should be. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it.
Hey, you ready? Hey, grab that right there. Are you ready? Is you ready? Ready. You say you ready. Whole squad ready. Ready. Is you ready? Are you ready? Ready. Is you ready? Whole squad ready. We came here to see Jet. What you got? No, no, no. Not on my watch. No way. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got. I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Hey, you ready? You know what time it is, right? They don't want us to make it, so it's time to take it.
Just days before the 40-round MLB draft, some lesser-known prospect. Before taking his swing, this prospect shares a word with another prospect who just finished up. Sometimes, it only takes a simple word or two to establish trust in others, which helps during evaluation. Done for the day and heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance, who reminds him that he's still got one more chance to make an impression on the big league buyers. Everyone has a personality, even a ball player. That personality influences how they respond to their teammates and their coaches.
Daytime base. Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
I mean, an absolute bullet line drive on the first pitch of the game. I always wondered how many pitchers were so it has to frustrate the living heck out of you, because if I'm leading off, and I never did it in my career, I'd be pulling the trigger every 0-0 pitch. That might be the best pitch you'll see all day.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hot shot down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Man, they're going to the batter's box looking to swing, being really aggressive. They've gotten 2 hits on the first 3 pitches of the game. The guy in the mound better figure out a way to nibble on the corners, or otherwise they're going to start hitting him all over the yard.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. But luckily it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Line towards center field. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to.
Now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and it's going to do some damage. 1 run scores.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room. But that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans fans are even in their seats.
Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the throw in gets away from him.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Fowler's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And a relay to the plate. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game. Standing in, Kike Hernandez. He's the 8th man to bat here in the first with 5 runs already up on the scoreboard. Strike one to start the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Walker Buehler is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy has a good repertoire of pitches, and he throws also a knuckle curveball. And one guy comes to mind, Mike Mussina, former Oriole and Yankee pitcher, had a real good knuckle curve. It's not an easy pitch to learn, and what's more difficult, it's a difficult pitch for umpires to call strikes, and that's why we don't see a lot of pitchers using it today.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hernandez has it in his tracks. Oh, and he whiffs on it.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
Gonzalez takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He scores. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's a 5-1 ball game.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
Popped up. Seager is there for it. He's got it 1 away. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at-bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
0-1 the count. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So 1 run here. No hits in the inning. 1 error in the inning, and no one left. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. Nieve is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. hit hard, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner. Here's Corey Seager. First pitch on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. There goes the runner. A pitch out. The throw. On a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second. Line hard to the left side. But this is a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nothing to. Stepping up to the plate, Corbin Joseph. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And that's out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Jose Nieve, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning.
I'm coming for competition. I'm making a game about me.
Now batting, Justin Turner reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Line towards center field. Fowler has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Into the box, Cody Bellinger. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. And there's out number 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Max Muncy. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. made here to end the inning. Leading off the inning, Bobby Fink, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Into the box, Bill Chavez, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Fink stands at second with no outs. And it's fouled away. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. The 1-2. Fly ball to straightaway left. Hernandez is there. 1 out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Stepping into the box, Carmen Gonzalez. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Hard on the ground towards short. A play at the plate. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And standing in is the DH, Hubert Dyer. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout. Into the box now, Hank Salazar. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Pops this one up. Turner has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Pulled toward right center field. In comes Bellinger. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Fouled off. Lifted the other way out to left center. Pollock on the run. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Digging in, Chris Taylor. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kike Hernandez.
Now at the plate, Kike Hernandez. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. So this is pulled in by the shortstop. Next up for Los Angeles, Austin Barnes. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Taylor leads off first with 1 away. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Now time called here as here comes the skipper from the third base dugout, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. Tanner Anderson answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Standing in now, A.J. Pollock, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Here's Corey Seager, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played. In now, Justin Turner, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. No hits to this point. Behind 0-2 now. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. 7 runs, 11 hits, and 2 errors thus far on the Dodger line score. Swing and a line drive. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Yeah, they've already pushed 8 runs across, and it's still early. I'm not sure what the answer is. At this point, you might just consider leaving the pitcher out there. You don't want to waste your bullpen in a game like this. Then again, it's early, so you don't want to throw in the towel either.
First offering on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Next for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, talking about being an impact guy in today's game, that RBI base hit right there gives him 3 RBIs on the day, D-Row.
Yeah, I remember sitting on the bench talking to Chipper Jones. He wanted to always put a biscuit in a basket. This guy's got 3 of them.
Here's David Freese to stand in as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 4 runs here in this half inning. Now here's a shot out to right center field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
The batter, number 3, second baseman.
At the plate, Chris Taylor. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Fink. And the inning is over. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. LA's on top 10-1. Digging in to try it again, Corbin Joseph. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. Turner in foul ground. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jose Nieve, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and it gets by him. A swinging strike. 1 out, nobody on. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, It was just a little out of the zone.
And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And that's off his leg on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Digging in now, Alex Vila. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
The 0-1 pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Pollock to the track. And this will get all the way to the wall now. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him. So he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches.
Stepping in now, Bobby Fink, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Now at the plate, Kike Hernandez. He'll start off the fifth in this one. First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pound in the zone late.
Into the box, Austin Barnes. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And this one bounds around against the wall. And now confusion here with two men on the same base. One's got to go, and they're going to get an out here. Back to the top of the order now. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nieve is right. There as he'll put it away without much problem for the second. Striding in once again, Bill Chavez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pollock giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Carmen Gonzalez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural.
First offering on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. One and two now.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
The 3-2 pitch. High pop up. Turner has a play. 2 down. Digging in once again, Hubert Dyer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike one to start the at bat. 2 out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking. 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Hernandez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Now this will rattle up against the wall. The relay, and he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
It's time for baseball on MLB. Stepping up now, A.J. Pollock. He will lead this one off.
Count me in, Cole. Right here. Yeah, bounce, bounce. My boy, my boy. My boy. My boy, my boy. Yeah, man. Hey, look, yo, okay. Concrete since day one. Ain't no time to make up. Ain't no top on that hoop. Like, baby, where the egg. Thank you for your services and voicing on my haters. Be sure to leave your armor ain't penetrated. I get back, I hate. Poof, get out of here. I say congratulations, your old renovated. You lazy, my boy. Why you hating, my guy? You bought her come back or something. She come and play with your heart. I'm far from a popular artist, one of the hardest, no less than I saw your and I caught it blow like a cardigan sweater. Call it whatever you want. I got my revenue up in Beverly Hills. My ceilings like the Beverly Brothers. So they want for Lauren, been the same one. I came up in them go-go's, most of them was afraid of. Now, most say that. Now, most say that. But when your will is a fortune, you never gotta stay jack. Don't be talking too much. These copy too much. These cardio crazy. Chasing clock must be top. Yeah, I wrote me a dozen. Got me up. I raise my hand and raise your families. I'm playing. These don't be no gangsters, they be paying it. Yeah. They ain't dead, they just moved to the county. Them out that S-class, I guess you don't see the problem. I know every who and every hoodle I'm around them. What you call a piece of mind, I call a picture for a hold up. Yeah, I'm in my luggage, hold up. Boy, I'm on the runway like I'm Ducky, hold up. Prolific, really be lifting my lyrics. So tell me who did it this big and who ain't about to slow up. My boy, 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 my boy.
Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to f with me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around, got that type of luxury. Going down, it ain't no catching up to me. Yeah, stepped in the building with my vibe on a million. Slide on the beat like my God, I'm so brilliant. All of the rappers put your pride to the side. Try collide with the squad, turn your mob into corn on the cob. Use a fraud, use a thorn in my side. I'm a back, I'm that turn of the knob on the door when the boys from the corner come you and tie you to something. Now stop with all that frontin'. That big money talk should be reserved for those that got it. But when you really got it, you ain't pressed to talk about it. That's why I hear that cap in all your raps and highly doubt it. The game too crowded. I'm about to get all the way the fuck about it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. 30 mil on the deal, depending on how the tour was routed. I seen your watch when you first dropped, that was clouded, which means you used to fake it till you make it type. I do you crazy with hollow, no holler back, just how the raps. I got up to make sure every dollar stack. Y'all aiming for the stars, I'm at your starter cap. Run like a quarterback. Stereotypical, but to hear me is pivotal. I will bury you and come and air out your. Have your homies on just right next to Roman numerals. IVs. It's the reason why nobody try me. Having screaming, Lord, why me? Cold did me, grimy. He took it too far. He treat them like they back to back. I clap like that's a rap, but no video shoots. Just hoodies and boots, putting your troops in boxes. I blew $1 million on white tees and Calvin Klein boxes. This is silly. My boy. Say what?
Who gon' bring the crown? Who gon' try to round? Can't get enough. I don't play around. Don't got that type of luck. Going down. Nobody catching nothing.
Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to on me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around. Got that type of luxury. Going down, it ain't no catching up in me. Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to on me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around. Got that type of luxury. Going down, it ain't no catching up in me. Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to on me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around. Got that type of luxury. Going down.
From the entertainment capital of the world, MLB Network welcomes you to Dodger Stadium. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's so striding in, George Springer, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And underway now from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball one. Into the corner and slicing foul. Very nice afternoon, high skies and 77 degrees at game time. Here's the 1-1 delivery. 1-2.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Now in the box, Alex Bregman. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Swung on and missed. That's strike two. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are two down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Hernandez has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Stepping in, Corey Seager. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Line toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score. But let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Seager gets his lead at first, nobody out. Back up the middle, reined in. Altuve for one, to Gurriel, and they get them both. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner, trying to get him started again following the double play. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the screws. To shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Dodgers. From the entertainment cap.
You say you sticking to the scrub.